spring. Summer parties. Punk autumn? Aw, in a cozy winter. Hi everyone, I'm Cryptic Hybrid and this is Perfect Tides. Now Perfect Tides is a point-and-click adventure game that's set in the year 2000 and it's focused on the sometimes crazy teen life of a girl called Mara. And this one I'm playing right now is the playtest build of Perfect Tides. The full game is coming later in 2021, but we have this playtest build and we're gonna check it out together because the game looks absolutely lovely. It had a Kickstarter campaign, a successful Kickstarter campaign back in 2018, and it's closing in on release. Let's start. Perfect Tides, come on. It's the year 2000. The new millennium. Well, not actually. Well, technically, since the Gregorian calendar has no year zero, the new millennium begins in 2001. That's true, yeah. People get annoyed when you remind them of this. Yeah, I don't know why. Which is often. Your name is Mara Whitefish. You live on the island of Perfect Tides. There are no cars, no department stores, no asphalt or steel. When the bay is unfrozen, you ride the ferry home from school with Lily. Lily's the blonde. She's your only real-life friend. The spring air is thick. Lily looks like she has something to tell you. You're almost afraid of what you'll hear. You know, Matt Rainwald in 11th grade? Uh-huh. Well, we did it over the weekend. What? You cannot believe what you're hearing. Lily had sex? Lily had sex? Weren't you gonna wait till marriage? Isn't that what you always said? Well, yeah, but come on. We both just wanted to try it, you know? This is insane. They're not even dating. Well, how was it? Not very good. It was both of our first times, so we didn't expect it to be mind-blowing or anything. So disappointing. Are you, like, upset that I'm telling you this? Why on earth would I be upset? This is simply earth-shattering. But you knew this day would come. Someone as pretty and well-liked as Lily. As long as she was a virgin, there was always hope for you. You're on your own now, completely unmoored. No, that's cool. Congratulations. Spring. Yeah, so the full game is gonna go through a full year of Mara's life. Beginning with spring, of course. I guess each one is a chapter, each season. What's up with your wagon? I think one of the tires blew out. These things are so flimsy. Just my luck it breaks when I'm using it. As opposed to breaking while you're not using it? Yeah? You'd better fix that wheel before you try to get home. I have to get back. Will you be okay? You feel a pang of irritation. Lily doesn't seem to think you're the same age as her sometimes. I'll be fine, Mom. Okay. Bye, Mara. I'll be down by the beach after dark if you wanna hang. Yeah, sure. Woof, your guts are all aflutter from that. Now, what about your wagon? What to do about your wagon? Why do I have a wagon? It's your wagon, full of the groceries Mom asked you to bring from the mainland, and it's not going anywhere as long as the wheel is broken. Aww. No good. With the wheel broken, the wagon is useless. Right. This particular ship belongs to Perfect Tides Sea Tour, a privately owned company that won the bid to operate a ferry terminal back in the 1940s. Apart from the private boats and helicopters, it is the only way to travel to and from the island. Ferry service begins at 10 minutes to 6 AM on weekday mornings, the first leg of a long journey for work commuters. Since your 10th birthday, Mom has allowed you to ride the ferry by yourself under the strict pretense that you're either going to school or to one of the nearby strip mall shops. Oh, such independence, huh? It's some kind of administrative building for the parks department. You've never been inside and you're not allowed. Why? Why am I not allowed? The proud flag of the United States greets every visitor to Perfect Tides. It's the campground office. Tourists come here to buy camping permits, maps, and souvenirs. Okay. The way leads into town. Nothing to see here. Okay. Can we go here? Into town. Come on, Mara. You should probably deal with the groceries before you go into town. You're trying not to prove Mom right? Okay. You better get those groceries home before you go off exploring. Okay, let's go in here then. Ooh, nice store. Huh. A statue of a majestic white-tailed deer sits by the entrance. This animal is a mascot of sorts, with 200 wild deer thought to inhabit the island. Huh. It looks like a deflated inner tube, generally used for bikes. It's a guest book for visitors. The last entry is from July. Huh. Actually, just about every entry ever is from July. Why? Because they don't get people in here? Except in July? It's a map of the island of Perfect Tides. It's a pretty cool map, I want that. A bulletin board keeps tabs on all the events around the island of Perfect Tides. The most recent posting advertises a party from last August. Wow. This place doesn't seem much action, apparently. You can scan the rack. It's mostly brochures offering fun activities for visitors to Perfect Tides. Walking tours, whale watching, hiking trail maps, and a guide of the downtown. The office computer looks like it's from the early 1990s. It runs a variety of spinach-colored word processing and spreadsheet software. Jackson is the only campground office attendant in the off-season. Alright, so this would be, yeah, because it's spring, it's off-season. He went to school with your brother and just works full-time now. You sometimes wonder if Jackson would want to date you, since he doesn't seem to have any problem talking to you. You've never even seen him with a girl, though. It's sort of a half-baked fantasy. Half-baked fantasy. But why would you want to, like, are you into him? Hi, Jackson. Sup, kid? You know you're the first person I've seen here all day. I was about to kick my own ass out of boredom. Not many customers in the off-season, huh? That's an understatement. I'm actually forgetting how to talk to humans. I knew I should have joined the army. There's a broken wheel on my wagon. Do you have anything I could fix it with? Jackson makes a clicking sound in his cheeks and looks around blankly, his eyes landing on nothing. I don't know. If you can find anything useful in here, go ahead and take it. You don't even have to pay me for it. I might enjoy the thrill of being robbed. Oh jeez, this guy's super bored. Well, you'd better take something then. You don't want to let Jackson down. Well, can I get a... I'm gonna get a fawn. You're too cool. You're cool not touching that? Okay. How much for this book? Which one now? This one about plants. If it's with the brochures, it's probably free. Mara begins to reach for the brochure. Wait. Mara waits. Oh, no, yeah, it's free. Jesus, just take it. You cautiously slide the booklet into your pocket. The treasure trove of plant knowledge is now tentatively yours. You lived here all your life. You don't need a guide to the island. Besides, most of this stuff costs money. Too cool to touch that. No. On this? Hey Jackson, can I have this inner tube? I think it might do the trick for my wagon. Jackson glances at it conspicuously. Oh, is that what it is? I was thinking of wrapping it around my wrist to numb my hand. Why would you do that? 'Cause he's super bored? How old are you again? I'm 16. Well, you're basically 16 already. You'll be in 5 months. Oh, well, yeah. If you're a guy and you jerk off and you get your hand numb, it's like another person is doing it. It's called a stranger. Oh, okay, sounds like a fun thing for a guy to do. Well, enjoy your inner tube. You pocket the inner tube. Maybe now you can get those groceries home. Hey, is that your first inventory item? You want some tips? Well, let's say yes, although, I've been playing adventure games for a while. You're actually pretty sure you know what to do, but it seems like Jackson would enjoy giving you an explanation. Yeah, can you explain it, please? Yeah, that's my job, kid. So whenever you pick up items, they go into your backpack. Right here, see? Okay, I think so. You can use all your stuff in here, and you can use it too. See your inner tube in there? What should I do with the inner tube? Well, if you're a guy and you jerk off... For my wagon, I mean? Oh, well, use it on the wagon, obviously, but you might want to blow it up first. How do I do that? Well, use it on yourself, of course. This ain't brain science, Mara. Right. Got it now? I think so. You can also use inventory items on each other if you ever collect more than one. Cool, thanks, Jackson. My pleasure. Now, you'd better go. If I spend too much time shooting this shit on video surveillance, fucking Paul will come down here and bitch at me. Can he hear you talking on camera? Who now? Paul, your manager. Can he hear us talking about him on camera? Seems like any decent security camera would pick up sound. Jackson mumbles something you can't make out and stops, acknowledging you. Okay. So I guess... Is that gum? That's gum, right? The desk isn't particularly well organized, but with so few people coming in, who cares? Alright, thanks, Jackson. I guess. Okay, so we're gonna use the tube. Or this. It looks like a deflated inner tube. Can I use this though on me? The book about plants has no effect when combined with your body. So I can't read it? Okay, then I guess I just have to use the tube then on me. You blow into the inner tube, inflating it. You now have an inflated tube. Okay, let's use the... There we go. You replace the back wheel with the newly inflated inner tube. Good work! Can we take it now? No? Okay, there we go. Take the wagon home, yes! You pick up the wagon. We can finally go home. Well, just deliver the things. Oh, so many wagons there. I really like the visuals, they're amazing. Really detailed work, lovely. On an island without cars, the wagon's pretty useful, huh? Use the wagon icon on your inventory if you find any other large objects you want to lug home. Okay, so we just leave this? It's your wagon. Currently it's full of groceries from the mainland. This small plastic shovel is meant to be used as a toy, not for intensive yard work. This tube has lived under the deck in filth for a while. You definitely wouldn't use it for swimming anymore. Once a spot for your father's spring gardening, this patch of sand sits dry and unused. The neighbors' yards are plentiful with life and nicely maintained. You've never gotten to know these people very well, even though they've known you since you were born. Your very presence and growth seems to fascinate them. Alright. Trash pickup happens by motorized cart once a week. The carts are small and have no compaction ability. As such, trash needs to be meticulously packed and compressed or it will not be taken. Trash on perfect tides is also highly susceptible to deer and raccoon interest. Look, just don't throw anything out, okay? Right. Oh, it'd be cool to see some raccoons. So this is my home, huh? It's your front door. Scenic gateway to the inside of your house. Alright, let's go in. Got the groceries, Mom. Oh, lovely house. It's the coveted living room TV, displayer of video games, haver of cable. Getting time in front of it can be a struggle though. Sometimes you'll wake up at the crack of dawn just to watch a few hours of TV or movies, undisturbed by Timothy's biting critical analysis. Timothy's my brother. Mom's china cabinet houses all the dusty old things she hasn't touched since her wedding day. Oh. The photos on the wall all feature your father. You have them memorized so thoroughly, the kind of memorization that's jarring when the image is part of a larger collection. You can never engage with these images as simply photos. They're a primal fixture that lives behind the eyes. Very poetic. Oh, look, a bird! A parrot. It's Sunshine the bird. She belongs to Timothy for some unknown reason, even though Mom takes care of her. Sunshine's incessant squawking is simply a fact of life. When visitors remark on it, you tell them the sound doesn't even register for you anymore. This, of course, is a lie. You just don't have what it takes to wring her neck, sorry. Why would you? No. You wouldn't kill a bird. You've clocked a lot of hours on this bad boy. The orange couch is torn, piling, and perfectly soft. The coffee table holds most of the living room debris. Like? This hutch used to be the coffee table until the legs broke off. Now it functions as an equally fragile book and remote control surface. You dare not move it. You're not sure you have what it takes to be a political junkie. Sure, you have a stash of Clinton adultery jokes on the go, but anyone who talks issues with you always seems like they've been practicing a lot more. You wish you could make better sense of it though, if only to be eligible for some of those Model UN field trips. It seems like everyone almost had sex on those. Well, this girl is really into, like, she wants a boyfriend, she wants to have sex. She's a horny teen. The living room feels warm and comfortable, the only living room you've ever known. At the same time, this room reminds you of the chaos of your family and instantly magnifies your stress. Again, the only living room you've ever known. It's the door to Mom's room, one of the most comforting places on earth. Even when Mom's away, you try to avoid it as a personal discipline. The fridge is the color of coffee-stained teeth. It is loud and doesn't do a very good job cooling food. You've probably spent a collective 15 hours of your life staring into it. Beyond this off-slant door lies your brother Timothy's lair. A swamp-like heat emanates from its corners. Even Mom no longer dares to enter. Nothing to see here. Wait, so what's this? What do you mean nothing to see here? There's a door. That's a door right there. Oh, it's a toilet. Straight up ignores you. No, sorry. It's a photo of various sea life at the bottom of the ocean, the sort of creatures that are pleasant to think about while bathing. Towels and dry clothes carpet the bathroom floor. Some of these towels have to be over 10 years old. You quickly wash your hands in the sink. No big deal. Wait, if I go here... You're cool not touching that. There's nothing of interest in the dirty laundry piles, at least nothing worth digging through Timothy's underwear for. Ew. As you often do, you quickly peek past the curtain to make sure no one is hiding in a bathtub ready to kill you. Nobody's there. Of course, the logic of this ritual is strange. If, as opposed to being jumped, you did discover a killer, you'd be just as dead. Still, you can't help but check every day. It's the one bit of courage you afford yourself. If destiny can't be altered, if you're truly doomed, you'd at least like to see the glint of its eyes. Whoa. Mara, you're a little, you're a little weird. Touching the tropical scene over the toilet, you are briefly transported to a faraway island paradise, free from the obvious and unique drawbacks of your own. I mean, yeah, because this would be an island paradise by itself, the island. You can't bring yourself to enter Mom's room right now. It's a lot to handle on a good day. Mara, no. Okay. The table that holds the lamp juts into the pathway of your bedroom door just a little. Mom refuses to move it, so don't ask. Also, this is where I have my bedroom. Aw. Ew. Very filthy, Mara, come on. It's the door to your bedroom, complete with a super cute Blink-182 poster. Mark and Tom are cute, but Travis is probably your favorite because you can imagine him hitting on you in a public place. Oh, alright. This is your bedroom, your sanctuary from the demands of the human race. For the most part, you enjoy a reasonable amount of privacy. You've even trained Mom to knock. She opens the door immediately after knocking, but, you know, baby steps. Years ago, your father gave you this ratty old copy of Silent Spring by Rachel Carson. Only recently you've bothered to open it. Yeah, maybe your father should have given you something else. Like other books, I mean. An issue of 17 sits open face on your floor. The magazine is bursting with tips on how to get boys to fall in love with you. Disappointingly, they're always prefaced by the idea that you already know each other and are friends. Your boombox houses a CD of the soundtrack from the movie Titanic. You spent a lot of solid months falling asleep to it. You play your CDs less these days since getting into MP3 downloads. You have about 300 of them now, carefully named and indexed, downloaded over the course of 2 years. The cereal bowl is stuck to your nightstand this thingy. As a dare to yourself and an act of hatred against Mom, you're seeing how long you can leave it there. Maybe you should just clean it? Mara, come on. Snuggle Bunny is one of your oldest toys, ragged and decrepit. From here you can see the neighbors' yard and their raspberry bushes. In summer, wild deer spend a lot of time coming through here. Your anime posters are special imports that you brought at a comic book shop on the mainland. Your heart flutters when you see such an object in the wild, let alone on your own wall. So she's into Blink-182 and anime. Well, the closet has been packed to the brim for years with old childhood clothing, school projects and toys you dare not touch. It's one of those messes Mom has decided is permanent. Yeah, cause maybe she wants you to clean it up cause it's your room. You keep a photo over your desk of the time you and Lily went to Florida together in the early 90s. You stayed at a campground in Kissimmee and spent one blessed day at Disney World. Aww. It's a 640 by 480 VGA monitor. Paired with your graphics card, it can display up to 16 million colors. Wow. It's your computer tower, built from the shell of Mom's old work computer. Timothy contributed his old 56K modem, sound card, graphics card and speakers. The motherboard and RAM you bought on eBay. The computer works pretty well, though the power source connectors are weak and will occasionally stop working entirely. At any rate, you pined for your own computer for many years and are delighted to have this one. This is really cool. This is it's such a throwback to you know, those early days. The surface of the computer tower is warm and vibrating due respectively to its busy hardware and cooling internal fan. Not that the computer is particularly absorbing activity, but you should probably get those groceries away first. Oh, sorry, okay, sorry. Yeah, let's do that. So what do I go back out? I think that's what I need to do, right? Take the groceries then? There we go, sorry. I should have done that from the beginning. You get up the groceries. The wagon is now empty. So we can use the wagon later on if we need to. You can see here we have the wagon. Although it's not, you know, with us technically. Alright, let's put the groceries in the fridge, I guess? You have to open the fridge to put the grocery inside. Okay. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that I would do that without... Anyway. You open the fridge and bask in its glow, like a lizard under a heat lamp. Yes, put away the grocery, there we go. You methodically load the perishable groceries into the fridge, taking care to hide the scarcer bits from Timothy's ravenous eye. He'll find them still, but it might buy you a day. You hear voices from outside. I'm telling you, it's a school for losers. I don't want to go to a crappy school and live with grandma. It's just an option. I don't see you offering any ideas. Oh, that must be Timothy. I'm making good money selling gold on Ultima. That's not a job, Timothy. It's really not. Really? Like, gold farming before it was gold farming? Wow, come on, dude. Do they have everything, Mara? All except whole milk. I got skim instead. Ew, no. What's wrong with skim? It's healthier. You don't even put milk in your cereal. No, but I drink it. Mom, I need protein. For what? So you can fart more? Mara, you already eat everything else in the house. Can't I have one thing you don't want? That's enough. I'll pick up more milk tomorrow. You're welcome for the errand. Are we suddenly thanking each other over food? I think I'm owed a few thousand thank yous then. Oh, thank you, noble hero Mara, for picking up milk that I can't even fucking drink. I picked up two hot pockets too, you absolute dickhead. Mara. Oh my god, fuck this. Oh, she's going in her room. Timothy always does this, and Mom always defends him. Cool family, huh? Oh, drama, right? So what do? We sleep? If you get into bed now, you'll fall asleep during the day and it will be a whole thing. You've heard legends of those creatures called nappers, and you absolutely aren't one. Nappers? Okay. Well, let's save first. So this would be video 01. Can we use the computer now? There we go. I'm just gonna spend time on the computer. Finally, some computer time. The monitor greets you with its welcoming glow. I like the, the change in visuals. Now it's, all centered on Mara. Connect to the internet? Yes. You hope to God nobody's on the phone as you log in. Right, because, they use the phone lines. It's dial-up internet. Oh, those sounds. They bring me back. It was so much louder in real life. It's crazy. Success. You're greeted by a menu screen of the day's news and gossip. You've got mail, but it's all junk. Check out the message board. You navigate to the Fantastic Fiction boards. It's a writing-focused subforum of a larger games, movies, and anime community maintained by the ISP, Internet Service Provider. While the occasional original written work appears, most people here write and post fanfiction, a form of writing based on another work of fiction from the imagination of a fan. In other words, it's cool. By the way, Mara is kind of a writer herself. Looks like a few stories have popped up overnight. Akira82 continues his exploration of an alternative Tale of the Blade 5 timeline in which the Nazis have won World War II. Part 5 of the sexy resurrection of Commander Ginseng has gone up as well. It's a lighter read that plays on a common, but bogus, cheat code mythology. Oh, you've been waiting for a new Song of the Heart chapter. The romantic plot running through Heaven's Gash is sorely underutilized, and this fiction makes generous use of it through a scene-by-scene retelling. You set these aside for later. Check out the chat room. She's probably using MIRC. You navigate to the Fantastic Fiction chat. Nobody's really active right now, just a couple of character bots, confused newbies, and users who have their computers on 24/7. Staggle. Hey PT! Oh, you got an IM from Staggle. Staggle. Okay. Who's Staggle? Staggle, what's up? PT Skies. Staggle is idling in the chat, but he's chosen to message you in private. This has happened a couple of times recently. I loved your latest chapter. The ending was so good. Oh wow, that means a lot coming from Staggle. He's one of your favorite writers in FF. On FF. Oh wow, thank you. I was really happy with it. A warm feeling rushes over you. You reread Staggle's I Am a few times, basking in the honor. Smiley face. So, when's the next chapter? Well, soon, I hope. I'm gonna work on it tonight. You actually weren't planning to. Your interest in this particular story has been waning, and you wanted to edit some poetry tonight. But if Staggle liked it that much... someone has a crush, maybe? Cool, I won't distract you then. Looking forward to it. Okay, talk to you later. Wow, you didn't expect that at all. You feel a nervous exhilaration and a desire to reread the conversation over and over again. Yeah, been there. Been there, Mara. Close and log off. Like, I mean, rereading conversations, you know that you liked. Alright. So we should write or just go out? We should go out, right? Oh, he's playing? What are you playing? Neverwinter, just grinding for gold. It seems things are peaceful between you and Timothy again. Yep, this is what peace looks like. Ta-da! You really don't want to touch Timothy, and Timothy really doesn't want you to touch him. Ah yes, let's move on. Can I play soon? What's your definition of soon? Like today? Nope. Jerk. It's no, I want to talk to my mom. What's up? What's up? Sorry. Mom turns when she sees you approach. Her look suggests there's absolutely no reason to argue further. Are you hungry? Did you have a snack when you got home? You're pulled by equal forces anger and relief. You always wish you could squeeze a little more guilt out of Mom when she's been a jerk to you. You're not just angry because you're hungry after all. Maybe she is hungry and hangry. Then again, you are hungry, and it feels good that she knows that about you. I'm a little hungry, yeah. Why don't you sit and I'll make you something? Hey Mom, can I have a drink? Sure, 1 second. You almost raise your voice at Timothy again. It's like he's daring you to. Is Mom supposed to be his maid or something? Actually, I'm alright, I'm going out for a while. Okay, if you're out, can you pick up a package for me? It's waiting at the post office. Mom hands you a claim slip for a package. Thanks, sweetie. Alright. It's a claim slip for a missed USPS, like United States Postal Service, delivery. Take this to the post office to claim your package. Alright. Alright, let's go. We have a mission. This is an adventure game, and we have a mission. But first, can I go here? Let's explore. Huh. Local contracting jobs are typically done by island residents. It is in fact the most available type of work here. Right now the boys are working on a new condo development. Yeah, this guy's working super hard, as you can see. Mo is really devouring today's newspaper, gripped as he is by presidential election mania. Oh, it's because it's 2000, it was, yeah. You're far too shy to talk to the construction guys. These are men who use loud tools and habitually bark at each other. No, that's just how they talk. Oh, sorry, not, These houses were built within the last 2 to 3 years and are already fully occupied. They attract some ire from the locals, but you personally see the appeal of something new, modern, and without flaw. Alright, let's move around here. Let's see what the... Oh, okay, so this is... Okay, so this is back to the ferry. Cool. Let's go here. We need to find the post office. It's Bobby's Bar, one of the handful of tourist spots who proudly displays a rainbow flag. I wonder why. Timothy calls it shameless pandering. Simon, sorry, not Simon. What am I saying? Simon. But it seems appropriate to you, a large proportion of visitors to Perfect Tides are gay men after all. Really? Where the hell is Perfect Tides? Probably be like either like northeast or northwest United States, probably something like that. Oh, it's probably off like off Seattle or something. Or yeah, maybe, I don't know. Your mom only just started letting you order from the non-kids menu at diners. Seeing as the entries at Pete's Steak and Seafood start at $22, you don't expect she'll be taking you here soon. Besides, it's a bad deal for the amount of food you get. Is it that bad, right? Pete's Steak and Seafood is one of the fanciest restaurants in town. Like most of downtown, it's only open seasonally. Oh, so there's nothing open because, you know, we're out of season. Barbie's Bar is famous for its crab buckets. Or is it clam buckets? You don't really follow seafood. There's nothing particularly appealing on Mikey's blanketed day. Just some grimy kitchen items and an open pack of assorted screws. You looked these items over ages ago. It's Mikey, the town layabout and merchant of fine goods. You feel like you didn't have enough perspective on life to figure out if he's in his 20s or in his 40s. The flower beds around downtown are plastic. It gives the place some much needed color in the dead season. I mean, that's kind of sad to have just plastic flowers around. Let's talk to Mikey. Talk to Mikey. Hey, Mikey! Hey, Maura. How's your mom? Mikey's been calling you Maura for a while now. You're not brave enough to correct him. She's fine. How are sales? Oh, you know, bad. There's friggin' nobody here in the spring. But you'll buy something from me, won't you, Maura? Do you have any video games? Computer games? Nope, but I have some really nice containers for putting candles in, if you're one of those occult teens. You honestly could see yourself getting into candles, but it would mean having a much more cohesive style in general. It seems like a lot of work. Plus, you're not actually sure you want an aesthetic-driven hobby that invites others to look at you. I don't have any money. Well, come back with some, Maura. Can't be a great conversationalist all day for free. Or just come back with something cool, and I'll trade you for it. Something cool? Like maybe the book on gardening? No? I guess not. The wood on the bar and canopy has a smooth finish, easily deflecting moisture from its surface, rare as that might be. Okay, so I can go inside, huh? Maybe one day when you finish school and become a famous millionaire, you'll take your mom out to Petey's for a nice dinner. That sounds about right. Come on, it can't be that expensive. Well, $22 for a portion. Downtown Perfect Tides is filled with tiny bouquet shops, seafood restaurants, and bars. Since you have no money, are underage and can't stand the smell of dead fish, they may as well be nothing to do. There may as well. An arrow and sign point into the alleyway through which you will find the Firehouse and Perfect Tides' hottest nightclub. Ooh. One of the oldest businesses on Perfect Tides, Island Scoops has been around for at least 45 years. And since it has no competition, the ice cream tastes like it's been in the freezer that long. Oh, come on, can't be that bad. Let's go here. Can't be that bad. Perfect Tides Firehouse. 2 miniature trucks are the muscle behind the Perfect Tides firefighting squad. They've been custom designed to fit the width of the island's small unpaved roads. And perhaps a show of self-awareness, the fire department's mascot dog is a miniature spotted chihuahua. Aww, that's not very useful. Run entirely by volunteers, the Firehouse of Perfect Tides is small but mighty. At this time it houses 2 small trucks. Oh, this is the club. The club's fire logo is grey and uninspiring in the light of day. Oh, because it's turned off. There's no light, and they have the rainbow flag in here too. Jesus. Peering into the darkened window, I mean, this is 2000. It wasn't like, the rainbow flag was everywhere back in 2000. But anyway, maybe it's, maybe it was a very quote-unquote progressive island. Peering into the darkened window, you see very little of interest. Upside-down chairs, a dusty bar, and posters of events past. The neon lights went off are at best a reminder that fun exists somewhere, sometime, just not in perfect tides, off-season. This area is nicknamed Fire Square due to the confluence of a firehouse and a fire-themed nightclub. The year you were born, the nightclub famously caught fire and was rescued from destruction by its neighbors. If legend is to be believed, just 1 year later, when the firehouse was threatened by foreclosure, the nightclub danced, skimmed, and shaked up enough benefit money to save it. Aw, that's actually really cute. It's probably locked, right? The door. The door to the nightclub is locked, of course it is. Of course it is. Wait, sorry. Let's go here. Cautionary signs and fences wrap the length of the eroding dunes. Tourists and wealthier residents seem to take these as a mere suggestion. You, on the other hand, are a perfect, upstanding citizen. Luxury homes line this end of the beach. This is where much of Perfect Tides' ocean view becomes private. Oh. Erosion has severely damaged these dunes. It's consistently the biggest problem on the island, if the mumblings of locals can be believed. Your whole life you've seen workers on the beaches here trucking in sand and planting with skulls for the homes of the rich. Increasingly though, the wealthy themselves are doing the work on a volunteer basis, raising funds and advocating for a solution to a problem they've seemingly created. How did they create it? Because they brought in, like, Earth? What? You've been assured no contradiction exists in the process. It's a complicated matter, and with all complicated matters, incremental change is all anyone can hope to expect. Sure enough, the erosion has gotten incrementally worse. Yeah, but why? Is it wind? Erosion. So it's wind-based, right? I don't know, like, why would there be like it's either water or, wind, or both. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Park. A sign at the entrance gently cautions travelers not to litter, upset the wildlife, or participate in any lewd acts. Rest assured, 2 out of 3 of these rules are lovingly honored. Really? Which ones? The woods grow increasingly untamed the further in you go. From here, a bit of sky is still visible. Okay, let's go into the woods. I mean, this is our home, so we should know it like the back of our hand. Hang on, Mara, before you enter the wilderness, let's look at the facts. Public records indicate that Adolf Hitler, died by suicide on April 30th, 1945, but there is mounting evidence in the information age that Hitler indeed survived the war and made his break to Argentina. That was 55 years ago, plenty of time to change his appearance and make the journey to New York. Okay, so this is west, east, northeast, where a rustic life of isolation would suit him best. Of course, but no Nazi of Hitler's caliber would settle down forever. His appetite would demand the occasional slaying of an innocent Jew, one who rested comfortably on the consumption of his death. What better setting for this ritual than the covert dark of the woods? What is she talking about? Of course, by now the Führer would be over 100 years old, but the oldest known person made it to 122, and even the frailest hand can fire a pistol. Well, actually that's not true. Pierce skin with a knife, also not true, or administer a trusty vial of cyanide. Maybe that one. All things considered, is looking at some trees still worth it to you? I don't get it, so she's afraid of that Hitler is still alive? That's a little weird. Mara, what's wrong with you, girl? I mean, I understand you live in the, most, one of the most fucked up places in the United States, but that's not an excuse. Second, it's actually probably Washington DC is more fucked up. In the 2000, yeah. Built in the 80s, the Dolphin is the most popular resort on the island. You've never had the privilege of staying there, let alone seeing the inside. The Dolphin has its own section of private beach, which is for guests only. You often watch their activity from a distance, wondering how a paid beach experience might be superior. I mean, just fewer people, I guess. Fewer people? Wait, if I go back here, where do we go here? Where does this take us? Okay, here, okay. Let's go... Oh, sorry. We go back. Because we still haven't found that post office. Aww. It's a female white-tailed deer. Her kind is about as common here as pigeons are in New York City, and just as bored of the presence of humans. At the center of the boardwalk is a helipad. A sizable enough number of some residents, government officials, and nature-loving celebs get to the island by helicopter. You've never ridden one personally. Okay, let's go to the beach. Although, I like it's like the deer does not get over here. Nothing to see here. Some driftwood logs have been placed around the fire pit for sitting. The ocean waves are calmer here, as if responding to the campsite's nestled nature. This is really nice. But there's no one around, so let's go back. Let's go back. What the heck is this? Nothing to see here. Welcome to Perfect Tides. Welcome to Perfect Tides, a family community. We believe in a community that is clean both morally and physically. We believe that riotous parties disturb the peace and quiet of our community. We believe the bikini-type bathing apparel tends to lower the moral standards of a community. We believe that exhibition in public is below the level of human behavior. These beliefs are being publicized in the interest of the many children, think of the children in our community, who we feel should have the opportunity of growing up in healthy surroundings. This is the hope of the future and the covenant of every adult. The Perfect Tides Property Owner Association, 1957. Oh, okay, so it's a super old sign. Now, the same Perfect Tides Property Owners Association right now, it's like exactly the opposite. It's like, yeah, just go be naked. You know, it's fine if children see naked people. They just have to learn about sexuality as young as possible, you know. It's what happens, you know. They go from one moral extreme to the other. Well, actually immoral extreme, but anyway. This is the gate to Lily's house. Okay, let's go. You're forever shy about knocking on Lily's door. You're especially self-conscious about being a bother to her, so you usually just wait for her to be out and wandering around. Friendship is torment. Jesus, she's weird. It's the gated child murderer Crazy Barbara's former home, allegedly. What? This house is empty. When you were little, Lily told you this was the former home of Crazy Barbara, a wild-haired, child-murdering vagrant who haunted your nightmares for years. In hindsight, you've never heard an adult talking about Crazy Barbara. Well, she was just Barbara to them, I guess. Wouldn't a serial killer child killer be in the news? Why did nobody put why did nobody but the children seem to know? Anyway, you still walk really fast past the house. Well, she didn't really... It wasn't like classic child murder, she just had like a lot of abortions. The gate is locked and leads to a private and inhospitable property. The house closest to the beach appears to be the most modern and recently built. The houses. Oh yeah, because they're like, you know, ocean property. Ocean side property. Aww. It's kind of random, but there's something about the sea that invokes the finality of finality of death to you. Huh. These rocks appear to have been placed by man to create an artificial but natural looking barrier. To your right are private beachfront residences. Yeah, maybe that's, yeah, that's probably right. They made a small... This is the house where Simon lives. Oh, so, okay, Simon, we mentioned him before. Yes, believe it or not, you sometimes have access to this palace. This is a palace? This is like shit. But okay. Simon's house. It's an ugly ass building. This is the home of Simon Fink, a man in his 20s who you often visit. He came to live on Perfect Tide just a couple of years ago. At some point you bonded over a mutual interest in nature. Or was it computers? Writing? It might have been the gay Japanese manga. You don't remember. At any rate, he's a nice Jewish boy in your mother's eyes, and Simon himself is happy to have you around at least 75% of the time, which you consider pretty good odds. Okay. It's kind of weird that she just walks into this guy's place. You spend countless hours admiring the color and playful graphic appeal of Simon's art collection. Simon, on the other hand, seems indifferent to the images that adorn his walls, as if they were chosen by someone else. It probably were. I don't think he's an interior decorator. His mom probably, you know, hired someone. You spend... okay, I've seen that. Simon's home is habitually strewn with junk. Sometimes you're a little jealous that he doesn't have a neat freak mother moving his filth around. Sometimes stuff just wants to be out. What do you mean? Cause your mom isn't doing that? Your mom isn't a neat freak? Your room looks like a pigsty, Mara. Jesus. Through the glass wall you can see the back patio and a large built-in pool. Past the yard is miles of contended ocean. Alright. Simon Fink. He's in his 20s and he lives here. Apart from Lily, you see him more than anybody else on the island. You can't always tell when your presence annoys him, but his door is always unlocked and you're always bored, so... so here we are. Someone doesn't like to be touched. Not by anyone, but especially not you. Besides, since when do you have the nerve? Oh, sorry. Wait, can I move here? Yeah. Let's check his computer. Probably lots of porn. This is the computer Simon uses to do all of his writing. Writing, sure. It's old and creaky, can't hold a charge, and has an incredibly slow modem. Simon mails drafts to his editor on floppy disk. You wonder why he doesn't get with the times and replace this old clunker. But then again, your own tower is made entirely from Timothy's discarded scraps. Yeah, but it looks like Simon's parents have some cash money, so they could probably afford something new. How's it going, Simon? Oh, Mara, what are you doing here? Simon is in his natural horizontal position, where he spends most of the spring. He's also like this in fall and winter. Just seeing what you're up to? Nothing. All that you see here. So nothing. You're probably about 5 seconds from being asked to leave, so you'd better get to the point. The history of the island. So, what's up? Mara, sweetie, do you have a reason to be here? Cause I'm busy merging with this $8,000 sofa to add value to my life. Okay. Want to do something today? Simon stares past you, accessing the still asleep part of his brain where the answer might be. Oh, that might be nice. I was thinking of making dinner tonight instead of not eating. Yeah, let's have dinner. My family's being super annoying. Alright, I'll try to remember. Come back after dark. And bring some sort of side dish, okay? I'm a little short on food and ideas right now. Cool. You've got dinner plans. Don't drop the ball on this one, Mara. Now, what food to bring? I don't know, maybe I can raid my fridge? Let's, oh, we still have to get the... okay, wait. We'll still have to go... Still haven't found the, you know, post office. Okay, so this is going back to our house. Actually, we should save. Yeah, let's save first. Let us save. There we go. Now. This area houses the island's residents' wagons. It's a necessity to pick up goods from the mainland, so just about everyone has one. Most of them are a lot nicer than yours. Well, you know, we're just a poor family, so. Ooh. This boat is called Leo's Revenge and is your favorite based mostly on the name, but also for its candy-like collection of vinyl furniture. You occasionally glimpse the owner and his family hanging on the deck in summertime. You don't know their names though. See You Next Tuesday features the boating industry's largest standing with a drink area, a tippy-top compartment for antisocial steering. Wait, what? And a soft canvasy whatever to keep the rain out, I guess. Huh. Up a little ways from here is the post office. Okay, so that's where we need to go. Let me see if I can go here though, because it looks like there's a road. Oh, okay, no. Okay, so we found the post office. There we go. Post office. PS 27. It's a public school that serves the island's K6 demographic. You have fond memories of your time here. The school was so small that you knew every kid. The teachers liked you better. Learning was fun and easy here. Since the island has no high school, you've been attending the one on the mainland for years. Since then, a supreme distaste for school has manifested. But hey, more of that elsewhere. The goldfish circle their bowl happily, seemingly unaware of the large, intrusive outer world. Now, this is the Perfect Tides branch of the United States Post Office. You can send and receive mail from here, buy stamps, and just generally have interactions you'll be fretting over for hours, days. Mrs. Peters is your friend Lily's grandmother and has worked the post office window for as long as you can remember. She has always been nice to you. Oh, okay, let's talk to her. You shyly approach the window. Hi, Miss Peters. Mrs. Peters. Mara, what's new, kiddo? Did you ride back with Lily today? She went home. You wonder with anxiety why, if Mrs. Peters knows her granddaughter is sexually active. I don't think she does know that. And if she does know, does she know you know? Are you aiding and abetting a crime? That's not a crime. I swear that girl's out more than she is in lately. Well, you know, the old in and out. Excuse me? Nothing. If you have to ask, you'll never know. What? No. I need to... What the hell? I need to talk to you for the package. Maybe use? Must you go around touching every person on Earth? Okay, no. Okay, let's maybe give her this then. There we go. You hand Mrs. Peters the package slip. Oh, did your mom get the package? Let's have a look. Mrs. Peters reaches over to a pile of on the office floor. Oh, here we go. She hands you a box about a foot in height. It's surprisingly heavy. It says fragile on the box. Be careful and tell your mother I said hi. You know, you're growing up so fast, Mara. You and Lily both. Stay out of trouble, okay? Thanks, Mrs. Peters, but I couldn't find trouble if I wanted it. What was that? Nothing. You can see Billy's bar on the horizon. Okay, before we go home, let's visit some more stuff. There's a lot to explore in here. Once nothing more than burgers, nachos, and fries, the bar has recently introduced a heart-healthy menu to draw in more tourists. It hasn't worked. Chinese chicken salad with mandarin oranges, fat-free granola and yogurt bowls, baked brie, brie? Is it brie? Sorry, baked brie, not brie. Brie. Atkins approved, like Atkins diet, approved zucchini fries. Your mom was particularly scandalized by the introduction of this menu and refuses to eat here anymore. Well, the window suggests a dark, intimate setting where adults of sophistication and good breeding gather. It's a real good joke. The lower patio draws a decent crowd in the warmer weather. It's a perfect spot to people watch with locals and the occasional tourist. Okay. A short walk from here is the Tides Hotel. Alright, let's go there. And then we're gonna go home. Because we still need to deliver stuff. Oh, never mind. The hotel windows are boarded, cracked, and vandalized. You can barely make out a rubble-filled lobby through the dirty glass. The Tides enjoyed its glory days as a resort destination in the early to mid 20th century. It was particularly appealing to Jews who wanted to escape the city for a nice anti-Semitic free-ish time without too much of a schlep. Okay. That's kind of weird, but sure. I mean, in the United States, the northeastern stuff? Okay. With the widespread availability of cars, such train and sea-based destinations have fallen out of fashion. The Tides has been shuttered since the 80s. Over the years, private developers have flirted with restoring or replacing the hotel, but all deals have fallen through. Even as development and tourism thrive on the west end of the island, this area remains bitterly neglected. Well, it's maybe like that place, like Martha's Vineyard, where, you know, like celebrities and millionaires and, you know, former presidents who are, you know, totally not corrupt live, you know. So they don't want hotels there, they just want private property. The crumbling exterior of the hotel is barely holding its skeletal shape. Plants have taken the opportunity to grow around it, and much human and animal mischief has been made on its walls and balconies. Oh, you rub your eyes. You've seen a lot of bottles on the beach, but you could swear this one is sealed up and full of beer. Can it be? Quickly, you look around to make sure no one's watching. Chills run down your spine as you feel the weight of a full pint of forbidden liquid. This could be big for you, Mara. What, we got beer? It's a bottle of Yamstel Supreme. You don't know from beers, but you've seen this one on TV, which would suggest it's expensive. Does it have to be expensive? Can I drink? No. I can't drink. It's a package addressed to your mom. The word fragile has been written on the box. Okay, so we got beer. Can I go here? Oh. Oh, okay. Can I go inside? The door has been thoroughly locked and boarded. Even your bravest tug, which admittedly isn't much, is not enough to move it. Okay, alright, so let's go back home. Deliver the goods. This place looks super dead. I mean, I'm sure, you know, as you progress through the game, it's gonna get better because, you know, you're gonna move from spring to summer, and that's gonna mean tourists, and it's gonna be, I mean, you've seen at the beginning of the game, you know, people partying on the beach. We'll have that. We'll have that someday. When I say someday, you know, when Perfect Tides is released later this year. You can wishlist it on Steam right now. Let's give mom the package. I like the music. You hand mom the package. Oh, you got it. Thank you, Mara. Mom eagerly unwraps the package, the contents of which you have a fairly good guess. It appears to be... Yep. What? The Prince of Wales will be gone 4 years this summer. Gone, but not forgotten if the commemorative plate industry has anything to say about it. Wow. She got Princess Di plates. Oh, how lovely. So young. It's such a tragedy. Is it true that her heart was on the outside of her chest when they found her? For goodness sake, Mara. It's what I heard. I don't think so. Do you still like popping the bubble wrap? There's a couple of sheets here. Damn, Mom read your mind. You were planning on just nabbing those out of the garbage can later. Oh, sure, I guess. You eagerly fold the bubble wrap into your pocket for later. Huh? It's a sheet of plastic bubble wrap, one of your most enduring joys since childhood. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let's go here. And save. Now, with the... You might not think that, you know, it makes sense, but we can actually use the bubble wrap with the beer. Using your unique creativity, and by unique creativity I mean just trying everything in your inventory together to see if what works, you carefully find the sheet of bubble wrap around bubble wrap around the beer bottle, forming the shape of a drink koozie. Koozie? Hey, it kind of works. You decide to keep it this way. Using the packaging tape still attached to the bubble wrap, you lock it in shape of your creation. So we just made a little, you know, it's your masterpiece, a beer koozie made of bubble wrap. I mean, I guess it could hold beer. It might not look like much, but you know what? It's an item we can trade. It's an item we can trade. We just have to go and find, what was his name? What was his name? Mikey, I think? That bum at the... Oh, hello. You don't recognize this man. He must be visiting a relative on the island. Mrs. Souza is an old friend of your mother's. She used to teach at your former elementary school, but she retired before you entered her grade. She has always spoken highly of Timothy, although he's a, you know, prick now, but, you know, whatever. My goodness, is that Mara? Yep. Impossible, you're enormous. Really? I've been trying to eat better. Your height, dear, your height. For pity's sake, you're too young to worry about your figure. How old are you now? I'm 15. Ah, well, a grapefruit with every meal then. Okay. So, what are you growing this year? Huh? You know, dear, in the garden. Surely your father's prized... What? Oh yeah, my dad's dead. Oh yes, dear, I'm remembering that now. So, he didn't plant anything because he's dead. I'm sorry. What a shame. You know, there's still time to plant something yourself. You could do it in your father's spirit. Well, I guess, but I don't know anything about plants. Well, it's easy to learn. Easy as pie. In fact, the campground office sells a regional guidebook. That might give you some ideas. Actually, I have that. I took that, but I couldn't use it. Okay. Oh, when you need a fresh layer of soil. The nutrients in that bed have probably been depleted. Soil. Guidebook. Got it. I've committed that to memory. You commit this advice to the same place your entire 10th grade education has gone. Speaking of gardens, I just harvested my peas and I have far too many. Why don't you take some? Mrs. Souza hands you a plastic shopping bag full of plum green pea pods. Memories wash over you of fresh peas from springs past, followed by a creeping melancholy. I grew these from a seed your father gave me, so technically they belong to you. Enjoy. That's not how property works, but okay. It's a bag of freshly picked peas. Can I have some? You open a single pea pod and eat the 5 sweet little peas within. Your animal brain quickly registers that, though delicious, these peas will always be too much work and never satisfying enough to be properly snacked on. But maybe they can be used as a snack for Simon, right? For our dinner date, I guess, with Simon. Okay, so in order to garden, we need soil and, can we get soil? The construction site has been on and off for the better part of a year. If development doesn't stall out again, this should be more condos by next year. Okay, let's go see Mikey first. Because he is a bum, and he doesn't do anything. He's always gonna be here. I'm guessing maybe during the summer he'll be out partying. Here you are. Trade? Say, what's this? It's a beer holder? I kinda made it. You hand a makeshift koozie to Mikey. He inspects it with wild eyes, because he's high. Oh, I had you wrong, Mora. You did? You think they make stuff like this in a factory overseas? You think Bill Gates could come up with something like this? Well, actually, it's, the year 2000, so Bill Gates is, busy with, launching Xbox, with, Windows 2000, Windows Millennium Edition, going to parties with Jeffrey Epstein, stuff like that, so he's busy. This is a brilliant reimagining, a repurposing of garbage, Mora. It's where others see trash, you see treasure. Oh wow, thanks. Do you want to trade for it? Well, it's not worth a lot of money, of course, it's cheap material. Right. Here, you can have these chips. I haven't opened them yet. Nice doing business with you. He hands you a bag of baked lace, one of those really small bags you'd get as a free sample. You reckon there's about 5 full-size chips in there. You feel a pang of regret for giving up the bubble wrap, but a snack's a snack. You pocket your snack. Nice, so we can use this one as a snack. Small bag of baked chips. It doesn't seem much more satisfying than the salty air around you. Alright, so we got a snack. Now let's get some soil, because we have time until nighttime, well, evening, because Simon invited us to go to his place in the evening, and we can get some soil. And if you're wondering, how I know where to get some soil, let's just say I threw stuff at the wall and eventually something stuck. Because there's a lot of sand around the island, but here we actually have earth that can grow trees, so it's a bit more useful. The soil of the wilderness is surprisingly loamy for an island landscape, rich with insects, organic matter, and a healthy ground cover, which means actually can be used. Gather soil in your wagon. Where are you going, girl? Girl, I said go get the soil? Oh, she got it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Alright. You gently work the rich, loamy soil into the top few inches of sand. Nothing like a fresh mound of dirt on your mom's doorstep to get the day going. Alright, so now we need some... I can't put the peas, right? Probably not, no. Wait, can I use the... No, sorry, no, this. The book about plants has no effect when combined on your body. It's a patch of healthy soil you collected from the woods. It contains a variety of well-rotted organic matter, making it ideal for plant life, as well as a decent amount of sand for drainage. The soil cakes easily when you squeeze it between your fingers, but crumbles when you let it drop. Okay. So we need... Wait, if I go here, we still can't... No, because it's still early, right? Although we do have snacks. See you tonight, Mara. I've got a lot of writing to do, so please leave me alone for now. And don't forget to bring a side dish, unless you'd like to split a stale old pot brownie. I'd love to. Bring a side dish, okay. Well, I have some I have the peas and the chips, crisps, whatever. However you want to call them, depending on your influence when it comes to English. Chips if you're, American English. Crisps if you're British English. Can I go here? These are my neighbors, right? It's just okay, let's go down here. Because we still need something. We still need something to pass the time, and that is... Look at that. Look at that. It appears to be a raw, half-eaten winter variety of squash. The deer have already done a number on the flesh, leaving a dozen or so fat white seeds. Exactly what we need. Well, we needed some seeds. It didn't have to be these types of seeds, but something. You pick up the slippery, sandy bit of squash. The deer have made quick work of most of the flesh, leaving a rind and a decent number of seeds. You decide only the seeds have value to you. Removing them, you toss the rest of the vegetable back into the wild. Nice. Oh, whoa! It got dark right under your nose. Didn't you have plans tonight? Okay, wait, before we have plans, but that was really quick. I mean, you know, that triggered a quick transition. Okay, now let's go home. See if we can put the seeds. I probably need some water too. Well, we'll see. It's not easy to see what you're doing in the dark of the night. Better wait till morning to plant seeds. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait until morning. Let's just save really quick. And go here. I'm going to see Simon. It's kind of a dinner date. Kinda. Although I mean, 5 years difference? It's a little sketchy. There you are, come sit. I can't believe he's alone here. What the hell are his parents? You remembered. I remembered. Yeah, thanks for having me over. Simon has prepared a modest spread. A minimalist salad, lemonade, some steamed vegetables and fish. Did you bring anything? Peas? No, like the chips. Oh yeah, I got chips. You laid a bag of potato chips on the table. Eek, junk food. Actually, they're baked, it's healthy. How much healthy food do you eat? Almost everything I eat is low fat or fat free. You know food manufacturers are lying to you, right? All brands are tentacles from the same beast. Oh, okay. Alright, weirdo. Hey Mara, ask me how my book's going. How's your book going? Terrible. I lost a really important floppy disk today full of drafts. Where did you lose it? Somewhere around the island, I guess. It's what I get for leaving the house. That sucks. Yeah, cause it's not like you're not at home 23 hours a day. How's school? Kinda crappy. I'm doing really bad in 2 classes right now. My mom's mad about it all the time. Does your mom remember every last thing she learned in school? I'm sure it's not that bad. Mostly the people suck. I basically have no friends this year. Nobody? Well, the boys hate me, obviously. And the girls... Obviously. Well, most of them just don't want to be associated with me. Not even Lily. Oh. When I was your age, I was only happy in the summer. I waited for it all year long. I do the exact same thing. I wish I could just move to another school where nobody knows I'm unpopular. You'd still be unpopular in the next one. This isn't New Guy, or New Girl in this case, the movie. My parents moved us around a lot. That sounds awesome. Did you like it? Probably not. Most places are the same. No, they're not. No, they're not. He's just staying in the same house for, most of the day. He just doesn't go out, probably. Most places are the same. To good times in the summer. To the summer. Well, it's not summer yet, but yeah. Eventually. That went well, you think? You don't feel tired at all. You're quite buzzed with energy, in fact. And with alcohol. From here you can dimly make out a form standing out on the beach. The fire pit is glowing. Okay, let's go to the fire pit. Can I go through here? Yes. Oh, that's really cool. You have a lot of shortcuts around. Oh, Lily. Much like the hair in a shampoo commercial, lilies exist to be seen and never touched. Okay, easy. Hi, Lily. Oh, hey, Mara. What are you up to? Just came out to think. Lily takes a half-empty pack of cigarettes from her back pocket. Ooh, Lily smokes. She's a bad girl. I snuck them from my mom. Have you ever smoked? It's disgusting. No, I haven't. I tried one yesterday and I got all lightheaded and sick. I thought I was gonna barf. Well, don't smoke then. Why is she smoking? Wanna try? Sure. Suck it into your mouth first, then inhale it. Of course she's coughing. You gotta inhale it slowly. Or not inhale at all, I guess. Shit, that burnt. Yeah, you're gonna inhale it. You gotta inhale it slowly. Anyways, it's a terrible habit. You don't want to get into it. The sand is cool and dry. The night is just mild enough for the beach to feel good. My mom was supposed to quit after I was born. She's been promising to quit for years. She's so full of shit. I think you're full of shit. Well, then you're a teenager, but still. PT? PT? Are you awake? Can I come closer? What the hell? Is she into furries now? What on earth? Was that dream about... Could that have been... Staggle? Oh my god. It's never even occurred to you before. Could you and Staggle... What, she has a crush? Well, she has a crush on him, right? That's the thing? Oh, sorry. No, I don't want to... The neighbors... Oh, sorry, wait, let's use the computer, sorry. So this is just the next day. It looks like you logged in last night before bed and have been online this whole time. Good news! Your download of Lauryn Hill's Doo-Wop has completed. It's a 320 kilobits per second copy. Very high quality. Yeah, that's a really high quality for... Like, that's CD quality. For the 2000. Back in that day we got like... Well, probably 128k copies usually, for the most part. Sometimes 96, you know. Variable rate would be, you know, higher end. But 320, that's a lot. Your email is mostly spam. Uncle Howard sent you a dirty joke under 30 forwarding layers. There's a No Doubt concert happening 50 miles away in July. Alright, you spend long enough pretending to look at other stuff. You peer eagerly at your buddy list. Buddies. Purple guy. Staggle. Holy crap! You stare breathlessly. Breathlessly? What should you do? Send him and... talk to him. Staggle. Hi. There we go. A nice simple greeting. No punctuation, no implied eagerness. You're eager. He knows it. If it's a he. We don't even know. He'll surely be replying any second now. Or not. Or he's just gonna keep you on red. Although you can't really see if it's red or not. Maybe this was a mistake. What kind of weirdo bombards people with messages the instantly they log on? You feel sick to your stomach. He's not replying. Well, you can log off. And go... Oh! Hi, BT, how are you? Oh! She's blushing. Just getting ready for school, so, you know, bad. Me too. How's the weather where you are? Just fine. I wish I could stay here and talk all day. After hitting send, you realize how much you mean it. Yeah, me too. Want to talk later tonight? Your stomach leaps. Tonight, yes, tonight! Yes, you bet. Eager beaver. Talk to you then. Bye. Huh. And with that, you know, conversation about, you know, more plans for tonight, I'm gonna end the video because this playtest actually has a lot more content. It apparently has 2 chapters out of 4, so there's lots of stuff to get through, and it's been like almost an hour and a half. So I'm gonna end it here. But if you're interested in Perfect Tides, maybe you can still sign up for the playtest and give it a go. Just see the link in the description below to Perfect Tides Steam page. And if you get into the playtest, you know, try it out, you know, go through it, go through the motions, and maybe at least some feedback, see what you like, what you didn't like. And you know, you can also wishlist the game, of course, if you want to know when it comes out, if you want to be notified when it comes out, because it's looking really cool. I really like the setting. Some things might seem a little odd, but if they're related to actually the personal experiences, then maybe fine. But you know, it seems like Mara has a little bit of issue with some weird stuff. Like, she's been reading some weird stuff off the internet. You know, it's weird for a 15-year-old girl to talk about, you know, Hitler still being alive. But other than that, you know, I really like the details of the things, obviously the visuals, and how much you can interact with the world and get information about, you know, the times and the area, the people, and so on and so forth. So, you know, give it a go, try it out if you can, if you can get into the playtest, and you know, let's wait for the full release. Hopefully I'll be able to cover it when it comes out later this year. That was Perfect Tides, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up real quick, and if you like what I do here, consider subscribing. Check out, you know, subscribe on YouTube, on BitChute, on Odyssey if you want to see all the cool games that I cover. And after that, please take just half a minute to see the ways to which you can support me so I can continue doing gaming coverage and more for a very long time. The best way to support me is to join my local community. You can become a member for free, or if you want to, you know, get perks and also support me fully, you can become a supporter. That's $4 a month. It's like a Patreon-like system, except it's better because it's not Patreon. And now you wait. And you can, if you become a supporter, you get early access to videos, you get monthly support-only live streams, you get to decide what I play every Monday on live stream, you get behind-the-scenes content, you get participating in game giveaways, you have access to never-before-seen videos, you get to ask questions for future developer interviews that I do, and your questions will take priority during those interviews. So there's tons and tons of goodies. So check it out, cryptichybrid.locals.com. The link is also in the description below. Other ways to support me are also in the description there. Just, you know, check it out, choose whichever one is you know, most convenient to you and accessible. Any help is greatly appreciated, including, you know, liking the video, sharing it, and so on and so forth. Thanks again for watching, everyone. That was Perfect Tides, and until the next time we see each other, have an awesome day.